Once upon a time, there lived a king and his advisor. The king and his advisor were very, very close in that they did almost everything together. They used to go for hunting, they used to work together, and any decision the king had to make, he'd always consult with his advisor. But the king had one habit, in that every time his people came to him with a problem, he would tell them, "It is good, it is well." So one day, two friends, Musa and Juma, had a disagreement and decided to pay the king a visit. So Musa angrily stood up and told the king, "My king! My king! I lended some money to Juma and he promised to pay me in a month's time. Now it's 2 months and he hasn't paid anything." Musa walks up and Juma walks up and tells the king, No, my king. It is not like that. I do not have money. That is why I've not been able to pay him. And I've been struggling to feed my family." "Struggling what? I want my money." The king looks at the two friends and warmly tells them, "Go in peace, for it is good, it is well." Musa angrily storms out of the palace and walks away, followed by his confused friend Juma. So one day the king decided to go hunting, and of course he went with his advisor. So as they were walking and laughing and making stories, "Tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea." Suddenly the king trips up and falls, and one of his toys cuts, and he cries in agony, "Ah! Ah! My toe! My toe!" And he looks up to his advisor for help. But his advisor looks at him and tells him, "It is good, it is well." The king is angry and has his advisor imprisoned. So days went by, and as his toe was healing, he was sitting down and enjoying a cup of tea. And he remembered what his advisor had done to him. So he decided to go and do what he loved most. The king went for hunting. So he took his horse and went out. Tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea. So on this particular day, there were no animals to hunt. So he went farther and farther. Tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea, tam kolea, kolea, tam kolea. So as he walked farther and farther, he landed into another kingdom. And this particular kingdom belonged to the Korowai. And the Korowai used to eat people, and they hated strangers. So whenever a stranger was captured in their kingdom, they would celebrate and make preparations to eat that stranger. So on this particular day, the king was captured and celebrations were made. People were singing and dancing. Suddenly the music stopped, and one of the people came out from the crowd and said, "My people, I greet you all. Today, we have a particular reason to celebrate because we have a meal." But before we celebrate, we have to inspect and see if the meal is whole. So the man went out and looked at the king. And with that, the king was escorted back to his palace because one of his straw was cut. So when the king went to his palace, he went immediately to his advisor, and his advisor was, "My king, what are you doing here?" The king told his advisor what had happened. And what do you think his advisor told him?
It is good, it is well.
Yeah, his advisor told him, "It is good, it is well, because if I had gone with you, I was the one who would have been killed." down, kolea, kolea.